Hello Ritesh. So first of all, congrats for the feature in DIFF this time, and I'll start with a few basic questions. Like coming from a city like Varanasi, like how was your experience growing up there, and what was the point where you decided that this is the movie is my thing, and I'll have to make one.
Uh, Thank you so much. DIFF is a beautiful experience here. My film got screened. And Varanasi is a very special place. So I just born in Nadi Kespar, Mughalsarai. But Varanasi is the place we're always spending time, half an hour. We're always going with the bike, staying there, understanding the place. And there was a great feeling just to see that place. So that whenever the idea of my first film came, that okay, I have to make a feature film. Then Varanasi, just the characters whom I saw, and the Varanasi that I saw, I I decided I'll just show it to the world. So if you see the film, also it's my Varanasi, and filmmaking is an incident. I started a theatre, and after theatre. I was not well for 6 months. I was going through some complications, and at that time, there was a bed rest. I can't do anything, so I was just watching film. And then I felt, oh, filmmaking is such a powerful medium to talk, to tell the story, and then cinema came.
You know, I see a common ground in the philosophy of both DIFF and your movies. That is, organizing a film festival where resources are very limited, a city which is not a mainstream city, right? Not a metropolitan city. So, I want to know, like, how do you see DIFF, like the initiative of DIFF, in response to the regional movies?
I think as a first film, when you're making it, the budget is important, really important. But before the budget, I think it's the story. And the story, when you start feeling it, it just happens. Like I think the diff is its 11th edition, and they are doing so well. The films that they select and the films that they screen, the curation is so amazing, and the whole festival looks like a family. Like you are together at one place in the mountains. So making this place, it's again not Mumbai commercial space, but I think that's the beauty of this festival. And I feel the same in my film or my journey, that it's it means like it's not the big budget film, and also it's not a film like an indie film. When I say indie, also it's you. I have to cut down my budget because I know that okay, I don't know what's going to happen as a first film. So we try. I tried to make the film as less budget so I can get the profit once later on with the film. But the idea is to go to the places, the film get people getting screen, people are watching the film, people are feeling it, they're getting the story what I want to say, and that's the main thing behind making the film. So I think the budget always come, but as no, some problem sometime, but I think it's a basic thing. Like you can just
So,
go.
will it be right if I say if you're dedicated, it doesn't matter if there is less budget or less resources. If you keep doing what you do, you actually make it plausible and
For sure, for
yeah,
sure,
so
for sure.
what would be your advice to the younger directors who come from regional places and are facing the same issues? They have very limited resources, right? There are people who shoot from camera, mobile phone camera. So, if I were to ask you, like, if there is one advice that you could give to these people, to these budding directors, to the younger generation.
I think right you have, because all the filmmakers who are coming from, if I say regional filmmakers, come from different places, small towns and all. I think you have lot. We all have lot of stories to tell. India is a place of storytelling. When once you believe in any film, in your film that you are want to tell, just tell. Like don't wait for anything. Just get the belief first, and then when you feel it, so we make from mobile, make from any camera. It's not important. People made amazing films from mobile phones too. So अभी phone and all ये तो normal है. मतलब अभी if you want it, just go for it and make film, make as much as possible, whatever you feel. So yeah, that's it.
So, one last question: where do you see yourself in future, like after 5 years or 10 years? Do you see yourself in mainstream Bollywood, or will you keep or retain your individuality and keep working independently, maybe with some mainstream producers, but not primarily with Bollywood or something like that?
I think Bollywood एक अजीब सा example है because I think I'm going to make the films that I want. I'll make the films how I want to tell. If my film requires non-actors, if my film requires no big faces, I will not take it. If my film requires, okay, I want big face, so I'll take it. So I think it's all the requirement of the film and the story that I want to say. Possible, I'll say the story with the songs also, but it will be my film, like my way of storytelling. So every film, I feel that it's my journey. Every film is going to be the journey again. So I don't see myself as अलग से I'm going to be the same person making films, different films, and waiting audience respond how they are.
आप अपने पर्सपेक्टिव के साथ कॉम्प्रोमाइज नहीं करेंगे?
वो तो नहीं हो पाएगा, मतलब बना ही नहीं पाऊंगा.
So that's the spirit, right? Okay.